And salutations. We're back for Fantasy Tactics. Today we've got quite a bit to do. Got my notes up here for what I need for poaching. And as we can see, yesterday literally all I did was walk around, and I have my 6 red chocobos, which we'll need for towards the end of today. I have 8 of each thing I want to poach, so I have 8 of these Couerls. I have 8 of the ghosts. I have 4 of the level 2 ones and 4 of the level 3 ones. They have the same rare steel, or rare poach rather, which is what I want. They're common poach. This one is a high potion, this one is a high ether, so I can get some of those as well. They're just cheaper, and even though I can get them very high ether soon, just having a couple extras, whatever. But they both rare poach into Mythril Guns. I had this character for some. And then I have 8 of these trees, which these all rare poach into defenders. These are really good knight swords. You can't really get them until much later in the game. They're probably the rarest item of these items that I'm taking. These cats rare poach into Germinas boots. I forget when you can exactly buy them. I thought you couldn't buy them until much later in Chapter 3 and or Chapter 4, but as I was doing some stuff yesterday, I had a stream up on the side, and they had already bought Germinas boots, and they were only a few battles ahead of me, so maybe I can get them soon. It was kind of a waste to do these ones. But we're going to do all the battles to get all of these today, and then we have 3 more units to get. We're going to get the Floating Eyeball, the Pelican mob, and then the Marlboro mob. We're going to get all of those because all of those have some stuff that I want. I also learned that while I was prepared to just do these 4 in a battle, and if we succeed in getting the rare one, I'd continue on, but if we didn't, I was going to redo the whole battle. Apparently somebody said you can just load before your turn starts, and when you poach them from the autosave, and you just keep trying that way, it's going to drastically save time, keep me from having to do this for hours and hours and hours on end. I have about 2.5 hours today, so I'd like to get through. There are 8 battles we have to get through today, because each of these are 4 per battle plus my poacher. And then I also did a couple battles off screen for Lavian, where I got them archer and thief, so I did 2 battles total and get them poach. So I don't have to worry about bringing in one of my other characters and giving them extra EXP. I didn't really want to do that. Now, obviously, I don't have another orator, so when we go do our red chocobo stuff, to pick up the... well, actually, we have 4 things. I want to get a dragon, too. That's fine. So we'll need to do 4 battles. We'll have to pick up a Marlboro, an Ariman, an Avis, and a dragon. All of those are available. They're very easy. Should be very easy to get. We can just go in a battle with our red chocobos, kind of wipe everything out when we pick all of them up, and then we can poach these guys when we're done as well. So I would like at least 1 more Barette out of these 6. So I'm kind of fine with, if I get it, cool. If I don't, I'll just cheese the last one and get it. At minimum, I'm not looking to get 8 rare items from all of these. I think that's a little excessive. But I would like to get 2 from each set. So I'd like to get 2 Germinas boots, 2 Mythril Guns, and 2 defenders. I know that's, some people might say, oh, that's really overpowered. Yeah, well, that's why we have poaching. And then basically we're going to fight at Mandalia Plain. And we're going to, from Gerland, it's typically a very straightforward battle. We start in the same spot as we did in the first time we were here. But we can quickly see, there are 3 enemies in this fight. This is what we want. So we're going to kill, basically, the Chocobo and we're going to work on the defender guys first. So 2 of you, and I'm actually going to get 2 ghosts. And the reason I'm doing this is trees are absurdly slow. Like very, very slow. They 5 speed, so they get outsped by everything. But Our goal here is we're going to kill the Chcocobo, then we're going to kill one of the goblins, and we're just going to leave one of the goblins up while I'm poaching all my stuff. My ghost should be able to put it to sleep maybe, and then we can just, you know, finish off him with Lavian after we've poached everything. And then basically we're just going to repeat this 8 times until everything is dead. So Lavian can just wait. Let's see. So yeah, so this one is oil. This one doesn't have sleep. It's the regular ghosts and the higher ghosts that have sleep. So this is teleport. So we can, as I said, so this has a move of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 100%. But ectoplasm is a 3 range, 1, 2, 3. So we'll try it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 100%, 90, 80, 70, 60% chance. We succeeded. So we can now throw a thing at this dude. He's got not very strong, but that's okay. Do the same thing here. This is a 60% chance. We succeeded. Perfect. There's also an achievement, so if I do this 5 times, it'll be kind of nice. And we missed. That's fine. But then you look, yeah, the trees here, while powerful, very slow. So they move 3, and that's it. The other reason I kind of like the fact that I have Lavian here is, oh right, Chcocobo just does damage to them. I didn't think about that. Oof, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. I'm kind of okay with this actually might be more annoying than I thought. Because we need to get rid of you. We can. What's your move actually? You cannot get all the way around, so we can go here. You have counter though, that's the problem. Oh, no you don't. I could have attacked then. Yep, you can move here. Alright, and yeah, we are going to need to be able to kill this guy. Hopefully I will do enough damage and not just take forever, because dude heals for 51. Alright, so we want to go here so we can just block that Chcocobo from getting in. Yeah, and the problem with this stuff is everything they do has a height tolerance of 0. So it's kind of like you have to get in and then do enough. Yeah, so alright, we're killing this Chcocobo now. Alright, we're fine. Please counter. Yes. We did 12 damage though. And the other reason for bringing Lavian is I'm okay with Lavian attacking and helping until we're at the poaching portion, because I don't want you know, my other characters getting a ton of EXP. So I'm perfectly okay with, you know, Lavian just helping out, killing things instead of just sitting off to the side to actually do things. Yeah, and like, sure, she'll take a bit of damage, but should be fine, and she'll catch up a little bit in levels here too, and EXP wise, to not really run into an issue. Alright, we want to move so you can reach there. I think we can go here. Basically, we want to kill this guy without him possibly avoiding, and Chcocobo is obviously the hardest one. Because he can heal. It did kind of help actually that. Oh right, it's 3 times. Oh, that's annoying actually. I cannot undo teleports. Well, I made a huge mistake. That Chcocobo is gonna live now, because he's just gonna heal here. Oh no, he's not. Oh, why is he not gonna heal? I mean, I'm kind of okay with this because, like, you're making things lower HP, so I can more easily do this. Yeah, so he's toast.
Ready.
Alright, so we are going to get, how much damage do I do to these guys? So I do 28, Because remember, once we've poached everything, Lavian's going to have to actually kill one of these dudes. Really, Rend Helm. We'll have Rend Power after the next one. I think we can poach our first thing here. Yep, so 48. So I'm just going to show you here. If we get it, cool. We did not. So what I'm going to do here is... pause battle. There we go. And we're just going to, hopefully... So when you go to load here, and I haven't actually done this, there's all these mid-battle things. So I want to see where this one is. This should be our last turn. Yeah, you just go back to Lavian's turn, and we try this again, and didn't get it. It's actually kind of annoying it's not followed by my turn, so... But we're not going to be able to change that because of where we're at in the battle. You can see how the RNG has changed. In that case, we countered. In the last one, we did not counter. So I'm just testing to see if it works. If it does, I will... this will be a lot simpler. Then I'm okay. We'll test more of it later. This will be a lot simpler than... Oh, you're actually going after Lavian. Okay, well you do less damage, so we do want to kill the other goblin then. She's gonna have to heal herself as well. I think you're gonna... Yeah, that was somewhat foolish of me. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna load and move it back just so I don't keep going after you. But yeah, it allows us to keep trying over and over and over again without having to just redo the entire battle, because if I have to redo every battle, it's going to be... Oh, that's how that works, eh? So it's per character turn, so this is the last turn with Lavian. Move, and then, yeah. No, alright. We have 7 more, so I just want to get 1 rare per 4. This will be fine, so... But this is going to be the easiest battle, where we only have to deal with 1. We are going to want to focus on this dude here, because he does more damage to Lavian, so... we're going to kill him with all of our ghosts. 4, 5, 6, so that's 30% failure. We'll just move closer, I'm not that worried. 14, ugh. We do so little damage to this dude. These aren't even my level 8s. And you can see some of these will take a little bit just because we don't do a lot of damage. Some of these monsters are really bad. But that's okay. You do 28. You do not do enough to kill him, so we're just going to potion ourselves. In our current setup, we are doing pretty well. At protecting our 2 ghosts. Alright, so we're going to be able to get this goblin here after this. It should be pretty... He's going to run away, but we'll be able to teleport in. We should be able to hit him pretty easily. It's 3. Put you here. Unless we miss all 3 attacks, we should have him here. 3, 4. We'll do 1 out of range. Perfect. That was a 10% failure rate, but that way we have a guaranteed hit here. And Lavian should be able to get to the side of him and kill him that way. Just kidding. What's your hit chance? 82? I believe in you. I should not have believed in you. That's terrifying. Well, he is on a not an even height. So we see here he's on a 1.5 tile, which means my tree can't actually hit him. So we're going to be relying right here on a protect, which we missed. So we're going to have to now, you have to dodge or we just lose. I'll just reload, I'm not that worried, but yeah. Lavian, no. We'll just load back to, that was what, 2 turns ago? So that would have been this one. Just kidding, that's your turn. So it'd be this one. Yeah. And I guess I'm just gonna move forward. He's gonna run away actually, so I will potion myself. Since he's in critical, I'm kind of okay actually. I know how much damage he's gonna do. I shouldn't have been greedy to begin with. Just let him run away, and then we can focus on this other one, and then poach our guys, and we'll be fine. But yeah, you can see how a little annoying just when you do very little damage, and these trees and ghosts do not do much. So he's just going to run away because he's in critical, that's fine. When you need to be close enough. Chcocobo goes away after the next goblin's turn, so we'll be fine there. The other ability this ghost has is Oily Touch. That is applies oil to the target, which then makes them weak to fire.
Ready.
Who are you going after? Are you gonna... Please don't kill him. You are gonna kill him, of course. I don't think I can Phoenix down him, but we'll have to check here in a second. Pretty sure is an undead. I just have to wait and he'll come back. Or should come back. If he doesn't, well, stupid mistake on my part, but whatever. See, oh, you don't even have Phoenix down, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Okay, we're just gonna kill this guy then before he gets another turn. Should be, you cannot actually kill him. Sweet. Well, potion you. I don't need to potion you, actually. You have tons of HP. We're just going to get rid of our ghost here. Okay, there's one poach. That's fine. We'll worry about the rare stuff from these other two. Oh, you're going after Lenalian anyway. It's fine. Oh, sweet. We shield parried. Let's go. You can't actually do that, so we're just going to get rid of this dude. I do have to be careful, obviously, because all of my monsters have counter. So when that goblin gets up here, he's going to start coming towards us now. Since they're both in critical, they see it as they have to attack now. So keep in mind, this guy does 33 damage to me, and this guy does 48 damage. He's in range of my Treant, which means my Treant counters, then it's just going to kill him. So you do 48. You do counter, though. Really want to get hit if I don't have to? I'll have 2 turns of this. Yeah, alright. I don't think they'll kill my tree. Yeah, they're going to go after Lenalian. That's fine. Oh, nice. Huge shield parry. He's going to attack the tree, which will do some damage. 48, and didn't get countered. Okay, so we're going to... This guy does more damage. We're going to kill him with the tree. Lenalian will then poach the tree here. My ghost has a chance then immediately after him to...
Now is the time.
To res, which if he does, I'll then poach, and then I'll kill the goblin. So let's hope for a rare poach here. And didn't get one. That's fine. We still have 6 more. In the next battle, I will guarantee I get a rare one. I'm not that worried. Yep. And then we're also going to give Lenalian... No, we didn't. So he turned into a crystal. This is fine. It's a high potion. I ain't that worried. So... so there you go. That's the battle. We're going to do this. We have 7 more to go. And hopefully I go fast enough that I can get through them all to get our rare poaches. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit boring today, so I apologize on that. I will go to Lenalian and make sure we give her... I want to give her rend power. And this is just so we have options to...
I shall do my utmost.
Turn them into easier things to deal with. So we're also going to switch this around to... Chemist, because I want to get you Phoenix down so I can actually res some of my people as needed.
What do you need?
Yes, you're going to be really slow on this one, but that's okay. And then we're going to, as always between every fight, save. Oh, I did not mean to go to Magic City, Garland. We got to combat right away, but we would just keep doing it on Mandalia playing here. And just, we keep hoping for the least amount of enemies. So 3 enemies is all we want, or even less. You can get as little as 2 enemies. We always look first. There are 4 here. I don't like that there are 2 chocobos, but this is acceptable. We can put you, and then this time we'll bring some cats. They do a little bit more damage, so I should be a little bit safer with them versus just trees.
No turning back.
Or rather, trees that with ghosts that have very little faith, so our ectoplasms do so little damage. And they don't take damage from Choco Cure, so. But yeah, same thing here. We're going to kill both chocobos and 1 goblin, and then we'll work on poaching our dudes. So I can hit you, 25, 25, yeah, we're going to focus on the chocobo. The main reason for this, like I said with Chemist, is we need to, so you can reach me there. These are all, yeah, 1 tile, so 8. You can't reach him. Move here and 8. Oops, didn't mean to turn you that way. That was a little bad. That's fine. Chocobo cannot get all the way up to me, so we're going to move here. We're going to be back in this corner for a bit. I will do Guardian Nymph here, try to give Protect, yep, to my Chemist, because you are the most important. And then we're going to move you here. Yeah, we need to kind of gang up on this Chocobo. You do an absurd amount of damage, but that's okay. My cat is in a protected place now. Just kidding, my cat is not in a protected place. The tree did not come far enough forward. But you do a lot less damage, so yeah, that first Chocobo is going to need to be eliminated. Let's not move you there, because you can't actually get there at all, so yeah, we'll do this. So as you can see, Claw, 28, or we can do Cat Scratch, which varies, so that's the up and down there. We did very little, but we pushed him away so he couldn't counter. What about you? I'm surprised you do so little. 28. Oh, yeah. Well, you didn't get countered, so... You're not going to kill. Unfortunate. That means they could double heal, which is a little annoying. Well, maybe I can get over there. I don't know the height on the tree. If we can get rid of that Chcocobo with our tree, if like our tree can reach it by jumping over the rock next to them, I'll be happy, because then we'll be down to just one Chcocobo and already the fight will be in great condition. I can, but this is a 1.5 tile and this is a 1 tile, so this is what I'm talking about. So it is a little annoying with trees, is that you have to be on an equal level tile. So I can't, my tree literally can't do anything. My Chocobo's gonna run away now. A little annoying, but you know, it is what it is. That's what we have to deal with. So I have to focus the other one now, and oh, he's just gonna run away and heal as well. Okay, well that is mildly annoying, but we can just turn around and kill the goblin next to us. So this does the same. Yeah, it does the same. And Venom Fang just poisons. We will claw then. I'm gonna counter. Yeah, so we'll be able to move here and just wait. And what I'll probably do is I'll heal my dude.
For victory.
How much damage do I do? 25. What's our Ren power look like on this guy? 33? I would like to get Ren power on whichever one I'm not going to be killing, but we will item first.
Hold still. Stronger than ever.
He's still a few turns away. He's going after my cat. That's fine. Blindness. I don't like that, though. Nice. Okay. Alright, and now we've got you in a good spot, so we're just going to protect. Miss, of course. We are going to get rid of this goblin, or at least make him weak. We'll just cat scratch then. Yep, just while I'm gone. Alright, so they're now both in range of that. Treant. So we'll do this. So we have a kind of a wall here up against this these Chocobos. And I'm going to see if I can 33%?
I shall prevail.
Yeah, didn't expect. Oh, you need to be in a position where we can get around, because they're going to be here and here, so they're going to be able to get that way, so we can move you here. Yep, because they're going to come up and attack my Treants here. Ow, that does quite a bit of damage. No counter, very unfortunate. You do a lot less damage. You're 54 brave. I want to kill that one that's in between my two trees, because... Oh, that's really bad. I didn't want you to push him back, because now my cats aren't going to be able to get in to do damage to him. A little unfortunate. Yeah, so like Leaf Rain here won't hit the cat, and it's a good thing I didn't put my cat there, he would have taken damage too, so... This fight's going to be a little annoying in taking out this this Chcocobo. Yeah, because he's kind of Ren power on you, 53. If I do, he becomes...
Have at you.
Come on, man. Oh, you can get here. Wait, what? How? Oh, you can just move that way. Huh. Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah, totally knew that. I wasn't paying attention. I will venom you. Sweet. Poison. Poison just damage over time. I will get countered and crit. That's cool. They cannot remove this poison, which is really nice. Only 73 though. It's not bad. I think we'll just go for the raw damage. Oh, huge! We got the kill. All right, so fight is now significantly in better control. This Chcocobo does very little. I don't know how much damage the Goblin does, but we are in a position that we should be fine. Definitely with him taking poison damage, he's just... yeah, he's not going to be doing good. So we're going to try one more time on Ren Power on this guy.
I shall prevail.
Nice. Okay, so this Goblin now does nothing, and we can kind of just focus on taking care of my monsters and to start poaching. Especially if he's going to eye gouge. We evaded. Huge. And you get countered. Good wrecked. 21. Alright, so we can just now... we need to kill this Chcocobo still. Then we can start focusing our own units. And that Goblin will probably try, which I didn't actually look, still has 5 physical power, so he's not completely out of it in terms of damage, but he is low enough that we should be fine. 4 PA, because he's a melee brawler, means he should... Wait, that didn't kill? Oh, whoops. Well, he's gonna heal. That's annoying. I thought that would have killed. That was just me being lazy and not looking properly. Because now I have to go after this dude. He's just gonna keep healing. He'll come back. I'm not, I guess, that worried. Alright, so we do a lot. Yeah, we're going to start working on our own stuff here. Who are you going after? You're going after him. That's fine. And the reason we don't want that Chcocobo to be last is I don't have a way to out-damage its heal, so I do have to kill it. 1 HP, really? I might... no, my chemist will not be able to get into a spot to actually... oh yes, you can. Yes, we can reach you. Perfect. Okay, and yes, we can poach with a gun, so...
My power
huge. Now we're just going to be waiting with most of our monsters. This Goblin shouldn't be able to do a lot of damage, especially if you're going after... oh, you're going after him anyway. It's fine. Yeah, pushed away. Alright, so first poach for us. Come on, rare. Not rare, that's fine. Like I said, I only want 2 out of each of these groups. Get the chest for free. Move you away. How much damage would I do to you? 50. Yeah, Goblin won't be able to hurt you. The treasure chest. we're just gonna keep waiting. And yes, this goblin will be somewhat annoying, but I should be okay. And basically, I want to find. I should have a setup here where, yeah. So not this time. Oh, that's the one I'm gonna be poaching anyway. So yeah, never mind. Oh yeah. So we're set up right now. You see right here we have. So this is the character that's next, and this is the character I'm poaching. So we're just gonna poach you.
Good.
You just give me a rare one, and I'll have to reload. And now it's our turn again, so I can just immediately load. And I can just load this one right away. It'll be her turn. Or should be her turn. Yep. Since I haven't moved, it didn't finish her turn. And now we can just keep doing this until we get a rare one, which, like I said, I only want 2. I guess I could save myself a bunch of battles by just getting 2 from this one and then just be done with the trees. I guess I should have thought of that before. It would have saved us could save us a bunch of time. But I don't know how true this is. Somebody said that this is possible in the new, in this one, so it's a lot faster than having to redo entire battles, which I was already prepared to do. So, yeah. The fact that it's like a 1 in 8 or so chance to get a rare poach. Hopefully it won't take us but so long reloading, because I'd like to just get it really quickly and be done with these so I don't have to worry about them. And the faster I get them, the better. And then I don't have to waste your time watching me reload and shoot a tree. Alright, there we go. So we already have, there's our first rare one. Perfect. So now we're just going to wait, and then we're just going to do the same thing again, so then I don't have to do the trees anymore. I said I was only going to get 2. Their common poach is a protect ring. So rings we can already buy. But, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, and we're just going to keep waiting here.
Now is the time.
Okay. Alright, I do enough to KO you, and... Alright, we're not moving, so we can just do this. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing, get our rare steel real fast. I don't want to have to do tons and tons of battles. So this way, if we do this, I'll only need 1 more rare from this dude. And then, alright, there it is. And then I'll need 1... I'll take a little bit of damage from this guy. How much do? I do 50. How much damage do you do to him? Probably not much, because you're... Yeah, 18. So we gotta wait 1 more round. 21, I think. Oh, 19. Alright. Yeah, he's good. I should see how much damage I do to this goblin, actually. 21. We have bad compatibility, but he's basically almost dead, so he will hit my tree here and then run away, probably, which is fine. We didn't counter. I'll have to shoot the goblin 3 times.
Ready.
Alright, let's see how quickly we get this rare poach. Hopefully very quickly. Not the first try. This makes things a lot faster. You know, like I said, once we're done getting the rare ones from these 3 monsters, I do have to go get, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 monsters I need to get. That was a regular carcass. And then I'll repeat the process for them. But I'll probably do the same thing I did yesterday. I'll do all my poaching battles here today, and then I'll get those 4, and we'll do them tomorrow, and we'll do the same thing here, where we just kind of load. So I'm not spending hours just redoing battles like you would in the 1997 version, where you wouldn't tell what carcass you got. Alright, there we go, another rare one. You wouldn't tell what carcass you got until you went to the poaching shop. So you would do a battle, you'd poach all 4 targets, and then you would have to go and Go to the first shop, see what you got. Oh, you didn't get it? Now you reload your save. You redo an entire battle to...
Stronger than ever.
to get your... to repoach them, and then check it again. And you just keep repeating that until you got what you wanted. So, very, very tedious. Yeah. Okay. But we got quite a bit there, and that was very nice. We are going to teach Lavian some chemist stuff because, like I said, I need.
You need me?
I would like Phoenix down. I would have liked High Potion, but don't have it quite yet. And then we will save. This actually is going to be quite a bit faster than I anticipate. If we're going to use with the load thing. The load thing was much faster. So now we have... I need Ghosts and Couerl. I need one more Couerl one, and then 2 Ghosts. We'll see how many enemies there are. There are way too many enemies, so... Let me just put you down, that's fine. And basically what we do here is... I don't want to fight 5 enemies. They are... Just takes way too much time. Especially with all of them highest level. And so we're just going to return to world map. And then we just go again until we get a battle with only 3. I mean 4 I guess is okay, but really 3 is what I want, because then I just have to kill 2 targets, poach all my stuff, and then kill 1 target, so... I already see 2 enemies, so let's see how this looks. 5. Don't like that.
Right. To battle.
Fast forward. Oh, you can hit me there? Whatever. Three. All right, perfect. So this is good, and there's no Chcocobo this time, so I can be much easier in terms of taking care of stuff. So, and then we'll do our ghosts. Yeah, so we got a bunch of the level 3 ghosts too. We'll show this guy off just so we can kind of show the difference between level 2 and 3.
No turning back.
For victory.
And 25, 29. Alright, a little bit easier to kill the goblin. Alright, so this is a Revenant. Ectoplasm is still that 3-range thing, but then Drain Touch, this is a... next to a target, you deal damage and then heal from damage, so... We're just going to wait for them to come to us. I'm going to keep shooting this guy. And the nice part with the ghosts here is their rare item is a new gun. Like I said, it's a Mythril Gun, so it's just a bit more powerful than the Revenant pistol. Or Mythril pistol, I'm not sure how it's labeled in this one, but... It just does more damage, and we'll start seeing it on enemies here in the next battle. The next battle actually has people with Mythril Guns. But I don't think you can buy it for a little bit, so it's not something like that you have that you can immediately use. Oh, 16. Alright, what does a regular Red Panther give me? Oh, Antidote and Battle Boots. I don't care about that. That didn't kill. Whoops. Oh. Didn't get countered, so...
Now is the time.
Move you up one. And I don't know how much damage these guys are gonna do, but that's fine. We're just gonna play mostly defense here. While focusing one of them. And then poach as we can. And my chemist is in a good spot that I can shoot from here and hit all of my units. So just to make sure I won't hit you, I do 29 to you.
Stronger than ever.
Okay, going after my cat, that's fine. Any counters we get will be super nice. Obviously, we're going to try our best to kill this dude first, so we don't have to worry about him. So it's just 1v1 at the end. My chemist will be able to run away from the goblin pretty easily, especially if he's not at full life. Oh, right, that's a... That doesn't go around people. Whoops. Well, I hit my own ghost. Sorry, you can see Drain Touch here. He does counter, but obviously we would be able to heal up quite a bit of damage. I forgot that it doesn't go over targets. That was my fault. Yeah, we'll just move you here and Drain Touch then. Not even 100%. It's okay though. Alright, first one. Give me a rare carcass. You didn't. So we will quickly load. I only need one more from the cats, and then I need both of the ghosts, so... I am actually surprised that this method works. It's very nice that it works because it like saves me a lot of time now that it actually does. I did not know this method when I was walking around yesterday, getting 8 of every monster. So basically I was going to do a battle where I had 4 of each monster and then Lenalian here for poaching. And just keep doing them over and over until I got 1 rare from each battle. So I'd just kill all 4. If I got a rare, we were done. If we didn't, I would restart the battle. But now that I can just load with this, this makes this a lot faster, and then it'll also make the next set a lot faster. Alright, well there was the rare one. I clicked through it really quickly, but yes, we got the rare one now. Nice. You can go after the ghost, that's fine. You're gonna blind the ghost, yeah, whatever. So being able to do it this way is going to save time. Lots and lots of time, which I am happy about. That guy's going to run away, actually, so we're going to start focusing on this guy. He's low enough that I should be able to kill him right away without any issue. And like I said, blindness, it doesn't lower your accuracy. It lowers, or it doubles the enemy's evade. So even though I'm blinded, I have a 100% hit chance here. because the goblin only has evade from its front. It doesn't have evade from the side. And obviously some abilities. We're just going to shoot this guy. We'll work on our ghost here in a moment. Some abilities don't have 100% hit rate, which is why, like, Venom Fang, the Eye Gouge, they're not all going to... we need to start working on our ghost, actually. Can I hit you from there? No, I can hit you from here, but then you will get killed, and you cannot get hit. I don't know how much damage that dude's gonna do to you, though. Should be fine. So, some abilities that don't have 100% accuracy. We're just gonna teleport here. We succeeded. Darkness will double their, you know, miss chance. So, like this, 59%. If the goblin was blinded, that 59% would be, you know, 41% less, which would be 18% or something. Not all skills have that capability of being Alright, we get our turn before him.
Now is the time.
Alright, here we go. Ghost. Not all abilities have the capability of having that extra miss, so keep that in mind, and that, like, some don't care that you're blinded. Such as things that don't miss, or things that have a fixed, like, percent to act on something. I believe in you to get the rare carcass. I need to believe harder. I am not believing well enough. That's okay.
It worked.
I believe in you, Lavian. Give me the rare carcass. I want that gun. Alright, there we go. So now we just need the other ghost to give me a rare carcass, and then we will be done. Hopefully you attack the ghost. You don't. It's fine. You evaded. You countered. You evaded. All the evades. He's going to attack the ghost now. We'll be able to shoot our Couerl. Alright, so that guy's still not in critical, which is really nice. If he was in critical, the other goblin would then start running at us. So, very nice that he is not.
Now is the time.
I do 29 damage to you, I do 43 to you. Yeah, we're just going to shoot this guy first, because I would like him to actually be dead. I don't want to accidentally kill my ghost with my own shot. Alright, so this other guy is going to start coming this way, but we'll get 2 turns before he gets 1 that I have to worry about. So he's going to move this way, and now I am going to back up 1 just in case. Alright, and then now we just need a rare carcass from you, and then we'll shoot the other goblin and be done. So, this actually went quite a bit smoother than I originally thought. We're at less than an hour, and I was expecting to take 8 battles. Now, we still have a couple battles here after this. We need to go collect a few more monsters and continue poaching. So we're going with some of the red chocobos while we're doing it. So we're going to go and we need to get some monsters in some nearby places after this. And then we will be able to kind of do the same thing I did yesterday, where I'll just run around. I'll get 2 of each this time instead of, maybe I might want more. I'll look at it later, so I don't have to worry about it right now. We'll get a certain number of each of them to then poach, and then we'll do the same thing tomorrow, where we just rare poach a few times and be done. It was a regular carcass. I believe in you, Ghost, to give me 1 Mythril Gun. But pretty smooth so far. This is one reason why I didn't want, like I mentioned yesterday, I didn't want my regular team in here doing this. Lavian's gained like 4.5 levels now, poaching. It adds up really quickly, and I just didn't want to get this super extra EXP and JP on my main team. I'd like to keep them where I'm not doing extra battles. You could say, well, then why are you farming these battles? I like to show off the equipment you can get from these, but also it does make them a bit easier. Is it needed? No, not in the slightest. In the first battle we're going to be doing, I'm not even going to be using the super OP defender that we're going to get, which is from the trees. I'm not going to use on Agrius. I'm not going to be using because she's still a monk. Like, she can't even use it. And then when she gets to Geomancer, can also not use Night Swords in Geomancer. They can't equip them. So it'll be a bit until she even gets to use that sword. But some of the other stuff we'll be able to use. Well, the very first, I got a rare goblin carcass. That's funny. Well, it's a high potion. I'll take it. Some of the other ones are going to be in positions where we get that we will want to use them. We won't use them immediately, but they will be more commonly used. So, like, let's go to Dorter and I can show you what we got. So, in the poacher's den here, we process them. And so, oh, they did change it. Oh, this has been changed then. Interesting. Yeah, because right here it does say, where is the ghost? I was looking at, yeah, it said Mythril Gun, but now it's a main gouge. Something else, honestly, not bad. I'll take it anyway. It has 40% weapon parry, so when you're on a thief and you use parry, it becomes really nice. And, yep, defender. So, here you go. This is an item that just cannot be bought anywhere else. But like, yeah, 16 weapon power, 60% weapon evade. So when you use parry, you have a huge amount. But yes, we're going to get both of them. It does cost money, but you know what? They're really good. Germinas boots. These are +1 move, +1 jump. So these are a direct upgrade to battle boots. We'll take those. This is the Mythril Gun. I will take this. And then the main gouge, I am going to pick this up. It is a little better, but with parry, it is really nice. And I'll take these high potions because why not? We have them. Remedy, we'll just take all of these. Probably just going to buy almost everything here, except for Protect Ring. I don't need that. Yeah, so I don't need the Protect Rings because we already have 5 of them. So we can sell these carcasses. They are worth money, which means I probably will want to go, and I'd like to poach all of my monsters just to get a bit of money out of it, to make up for what I'm spending on these rare items. But anyways, we're going to go back over here. Lavian, let's teach you High Potion, and I think you're fine otherwise for the moment. Oh, you've Jump +1, right? You don't even have Move +1. If I move you off this, you won't have a gun, so we'll just keep you as a chemist. I'm not that worried. But now we need to go and get our other monsters we want. So the first one we're going is Lenalian Plateau here. And we're looking for a little green buddy. It'd be kind of nice. And see if we see him here. Nope. None of these guys are what I want, so we'll be running away very quickly. I also didn't save after buying those little items, so we're going to save before we come back into this battle. Save real fast, just since we got everything now. There are 3 places we're going to need to go to pick up 4 monsters. One place we might have to go twice if we don't see him on the first go around. But we shall see. Only 3 monsters, but not the monster we're looking for.
It's time.
It's time. No, it's time to run away because... Oh, there is a time mage there. Look at that. I didn't even see him. Right, well, still not what we're looking for, so... it's also worth mentioning, I did skip over picking up a monster earlier. I didn't have Orator yet, but I could have made it where I had an Orator at the time. So when we left Lionel... Oh, here it is. Perfect. Here we go. Our green dragon. So we want him. And there's a bunch of other stuff, but we're going to have a full team here of people that can do things. And by do things, I mean red chocobos, which will just murder everything. In Chapter 2, when we left Lionel Castle going to Gaug, the Fenlands, the swamp that we went to, the story battle itself is kind of interesting. That the story battle could get this is that there is a rare... Oh, you don't have a weapon on you. That's fine. You're not going to be attacking. There is a rare chance to have a monster spawn. Not what all the undeads there. So you had we had the Ahriman, the floating eyeball, basically, and then you had the skeleton dudes. And then you had the ghosts. And oh, I didn't put the Mythril Gun on. We'll get it after. But rarely you can get a swine to, or not a swine, a pig to spawn. You mean like a pig? You mean like a little oinker? Yeah, little oinker pig dude. He is one of the rarest monsters in existence to get. He has there's only one fight in the entire game where he is a fixed spawn every time. It's in Chapter 4. We will be getting him there. But you can get him in Chapter 2 at the Fenland fight. And you might say, oh, why didn't we get it there? Well, A, I didn't have an Orator. And B, getting him that early is a little broken. Some of the items we're getting now were like, oh, you know, these are pretty good. He gives amazing items. So the pig itself doesn't. It's that's the level 1 monster. We want the level 2 and the level 3 is what we're looking for. So level 2 is a swine. And the level 3 is a wild boar, which, contrary to its name, wild boar, it is never found in the game. You cannot find the wild boar monster in a random battle or even any battle that exists. So the only way to get a wild boar is to breed it. And it poaches some really amazing stuff. So swine, the level 2 pig, gives Chantage and Nagnarok, which is a perfume and a weapon. The perfume itself, you can get one other in the game stealing normally through normal means. There's one in a battle in Chapter 4 you can get, and I think there's one in some post-game content, deep dungeon stuff, that you can find. So that one, not like super rare, but it's rare enough, and it's really good. Nagnarok can only be found via poaching, and I think it's in one floor in the deep dungeon. You can find it with move find item. It has, and that one I know more specifically, it has one attack, which isn't very much, but it has 50% weapon guard, and then it has an on hit effect. So like Agrius's Judgment Blade has a chance to stop you when you 25% chance of stop when used and on hitting people. The Nagnarok has a chance on hitting somebody to turn them into a toad, which basically makes them, I don't know, mostly worthless in combat, where they just no longer really can do anything. Which is really nice. So that's obviously a really good weapon for proccing, making something a toad, and then they're just now out of the fight, basically. But then the wild boar, this is where it gets interesting. So its rare poach is a falling star bag, which is one of the rarer handbags in the game. I don't actually know its stats offhand. I've never gotten one. But the other item is the much more important item of the common poach for the wild boar, which, by the way, you can only get this by breeding them and then bringing them in on your own party. The common poach is a ribbon, which is a headpiece, and as it sounds, it's like every other Final Fantasy. It makes you immune to quite literally every status ailment in the game. So it's like a Barette that we're getting from these red chocobos. We're like, man, this is really good. It's just way better than that. So we're still going to be doing our poaches on the red chocobos here while we're trying to get this dragon. So, oh, we got a rare one. Oh, there you go. There's our second Barette. Awesome. So I don't have to worry about them anymore. So whatever I get from them is what I get. And I'll be okay if I don't poach them. I'll release everything after anyway. Well, I should probably still poach them just so I get money out of it, but that would be a bunch of extra battles. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I probably will just release all of them so I don't have to worry about it.
Allow me to say this.
Come on, Mr. Dragon. You want to join my team. Mr. Dragon, you want to join my team. No, you do. We will begin Ren powering here, so it's a little bit easier because I don't have but so much healing. You're not gonna hit there. Can I reach you from here? Probably not. Nope. I might be able to do it like this. So this is... It's probably not. Nope, it would have, but I don't know the percent that it would have hit, so... We missed anyway.
You can count on me.
This is monster 1 of 4 that we want, so of course you would get the crystal. That's, I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. Ow. We're just gonna be kind of I want to get as many turns as I can on you, so we're going to be waiting in place. What's the chance on this? 41. Alright, sweet. A little bit easier now, so he won't kill me. And we're just zooming through here until we get Trader, and then we'll, You gonna take that other crystal too? No, he's not. Alright, whatever. Alright, but now he does, yeah, 25. We should move our red chocobos away. I don't want them accidentally killing him with counters. Take the crystal for HP. Not wait. We need you to get him tradered, please. Yep, 25. Much better. So we took his 60 damage down to 25 with 1 Ren power. I will never stop singing praises of the Knight class. It is so powerful to be able to just do that to people. And we're still taking damage. I probably could keep rending power.
Ready to fight.
But I kind of just want this trader to go off so we can move on with the fight and go somewhere else. So I can ride the Chocobo. Actually, this will make it easier to lower the amount of turns I have. There we go. Nine. Yay. This is so little damage now. 24%. We'll get it eventually. There is always, I probably should, like I had mentioned, but even though I don't have enough JP for it, I probably should have just gotten Train, where basically means Train is this entice here, where we're having a 24% chance to have it work. Oh, I wanted to be sideways then so he doesn't run away, because now he's out of range. It has 24% chance to make him trader so we can get him at the end of the fight. Train is, I just get the dragon low HP, and when he's in critical HP, if I make a hit on him in critical, he just automatically is forced into my party. He just has no choice, immediately gains trader. There we go. Okay. All right. 1 monster down, 3 to go. And we also got the rare thing from the Chocobo as well, so. All right, we have a dragon. And we're now going to save. And then we need to, let me double check my notes here, because I put where I needed to go for each of these. So, east, west. Yep, alright. So, pretty straightforward. Go to Fort Zeekton here. So this is where we want to go, is Fovoham Plains. We want to come from the west. And that is because one of these monsters only works, comes from the west side of the entrance here. If you're from the east or the southern side, it would not be, they may not spawn. Alright, we got both of them. Perfect. So it's this floating eye here. This is one of them. And then the other is this, the bird here. Obviously there are other 2 monsters here. The bull demon here. They're also pretty good. You can get them, and their level 3 one gives you a Holy Lance or an Ivory Pole. Ivory Poles, I'm pretty sure you can buy. Holy Lances, I don't think you can. That is a rare one. But there are better spears later on. Speaking of which, actually, the dragon we just got, it's rare. Level 3 is a red dragon. Its rare Poach is a Dragon Whisker, which is stronger than a Holy Lance. So, Holy Lance does have Holy Affinity, though, which can be useful in some cases. And this is a Pisco Demon, which they don't really have too much. Level 2, you can get a Sleet Blade, but you can buy that here before the end of Chapter 3. And then the level 3 has a Vampire Cape, but that's not the best cloak. This monster here, the Avis, their level 3 has a rare steel is a Featherweave cloak, which is the best cloak you can buy in the game. You just can't get it till later in Chapter 4, so we would just be getting it early. So yeah, we have what we want, so we're going to be bringing
I am ready to fight.
We shall not
a
lose.
team here of red Chocobos to just kill everything, and then we will, lower the strength of the eyeball and the bird and get what we need and go from there. It's also worth mentioning on this map, there have been maps with other ones, but this is the one I remember the most, is there are traps on this map. I forget exactly where they are. They're Steel Needle Trap and Poison Trap and something else. I haven't really gone over traps in maps, and that's because they're usually all detrimental in a way. But there is a map, Zeklos Desert. We haven't been in the desert yet. When we went there in Chapter 1, it's the fight we had at the Sandrat Siege, or Sandrat Cellar, where we were able to fight those knights and monks and archer and all that, and we were going after Golgrand, or whatever, Gregareth, whatever his name is.
I'm ready to fight.
We were able to, that's not the actual map for regular combat. This guy is low chance, very low chance, but we're just going to keep trying, so I will want to Ren Power on, oh yeah, you. Alright, well we got it, so that's the one we're going after. So the actual desert is a different map. And in that map, it is the only map that has a trap. Oh, there might be one other map, but this is the most common one. A trap that de-levels you, so it levels you down. So, I'm at level 16 on this red Chocobo, and if I stepped on that trap, you'd go down to level 15. You might say, well, why would you? That's a really bad trap. That reduces a whole level. That could be up to 10 actions to get somebody, full level, if they're equal level to whatever they're fighting. And you're absolutely right. Yeah, it kind of sucks. However, you can min-max, as you can imagine. When you get de-leveled, you level down based on your current class. So a lot of people have, over time, if you want to really min-max a character and be like some absurd thing, you can de-level as a class. If you're trying to make like a physical powerhouse and you don't care about magic at all, you can de-level as a black mage. Your MA goes down pretty sharply, MP goes down a little sharply, but like in general, you're not really in danger. It's fine. You lose a little bit of HP, a decent bit of MP, a little bit of MA, or a decent bit of MA, but you don't really lose physical attack. You don't really lose speed. Black Mage has really low gross in those two areas. But then you can now, since you're down a level, you can switch class and be like, I want to be a monk. Monk is, the highest HP and physical attack growth in the game. Oh, sweet, we got our bird right away. So you can then now level as you now are just gaining more stats out of your level. So you go, let's say 10 levels in Monk gives you 1 physical attack. But 10 D levels in Black Mage only takes away 0.4 of, a physical attack stat. So what you would do is you down level Black Mage 10 times, you lose 0.4 PA, you level back up as a Monk, now you've gained 1 PA, so now you a net positive of same level of 0.6 physical attack. And you can repeat this infinitely, so like you could sit there and just, go back, D-level as a Black Mage 10 times, level back up as a Monk 10 times in different battle, and now, you do this 2 times, you've gained 1.2 physical attack, 3 times 1.8, 4 times 2.4, 5 times 3 over 3. So you can see how quickly it gets out of control. What is this dude's rate? 24. This guy's already weakened. I guess I should. We're gonna kill the Pisco Demon. I think that bird's just gonna die. Are you going after my bird? You counter. It's kind of okay, I guess. We're gonna Ren Power on my own bird that I have here because I don't want him to... Alright, whatever. I don't want him to kill that other one on accident. Okay, alright, well.
You can count on me.
Oops. I believe in you. It's 18%. It's going to be really miserable because, but it's the one I hit the Ren Power on first, so which is why I chose it. He's going to do no damage, but he's going to keep attacking the guy that counters, and this guy's going to keep attacking him. I don't like that. Alright, so Ren Power. Alright, so he's going to do very little damage now. We're going to move all our Chocobos away, actually. I don't know why I wasn't doing that ahead of time. Or we can just get Trader really soon and I don't have to worry about any of this. Right, after this, I only have one more to go, though, so... Yeah, that's fine. Very enticing gameplay, let me tell you. Oh, stop running away. I don't want you to actually get owned, so I'm gonna have to heal him. Or we could just get Trader and I'd be done. We'll put our chemist on one of these so we can stop having all these extra turns. Stop running away, dude. The downside of having to pick up a guest here is, yes, it's just... Mount. Chcocobo, wait. We are close to where this trap is. I forget exactly where it is down here, but there we go. Perfect. Alright, we got one more monster in another fight, and then we are just done. I didn't poach any of the red chocobos. I probably should have sell their carcasses, but have this guy here. And one more, and then we'll be done for today. And then tomorrow will be a quick poaching session for a few things. We can get rid of you though, because I don't want you. So yeah, we have 3 of our 4. But now we need to go all the way over here. Okay, go ahead and save. And then we will go to Araguay, the deep wood. And, yep, there we go. Marlboros, that's what we want. How many enemies do we have though? Just the 4? Nope, there's 5, so there's another one over there. Yeah, I think we'll be fine to do this.
Ready and waiting.
We are here for...
Understood.
For the Marlboro.
It's time.
We need one of them. Their level 2 is an Ochu. And that Ochu will drop Rare Poach into a Chameleon Robe, which I mentioned is very important. You can buy them later in the game. I forget if they're immediately available in Chapter 3. Usually I remember getting them in Chapter 4. 18%. I don't like that one. Let's see if I can't find one that actually has a better chance than that. 24. Right. Would have been nice to get it right away, but can't always get what you want. And we're just going to start. Oh, I don't know why I did that to him. Yeah, I can just do this to him and end his existence. Alright, he's dead. And we can start working on the Marlboros I don't want. And as you can see, we're kind of fast forwarding here because I just don't want to be in these battles forever. I would never fast forward in a story battle, but in these where I'm just trying to quickly get through them, don't want to take forever doing these. And he's going to take a bunch of damage anyway, so I gotta be careful. Okay.
You can count on me.
Alright, do we have a better 24? 24. Same both ways. Is there... You have 8. You have 8. Okay, it's about the same on both sides, so we'll just entice this one and run away. Marlboro's at least very slow. Okay. Remember, we can just Phoenix down that dude next time it comes around. But yeah, as we can see, red Chocobos, kind of powerful. Which is why I use them a lot for when we're trying to get new monsters. These guys just have basically no issue. I'm just gonna wait because they're about to get their turns. I want to heal you before I keep going here. Okay. That one's gone. Run you away now. Choco Meteor is just a problem of an ability, let me tell you. And just how absurdly strong it is. Oh, sweet, we got Trader already. Alright, well, we're done. So, you're going to get Phoenix down, and the fight will be over. Well, that was very anticlimactic. Recruit. We did it. Alright, so we have all 4 of our monsters now that I want. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 Ochus. Great Marlborough, level 3 one. They common poach elixirs. And they rare poach Omnilex, which is, I believe, a book. But I don't really use classes that use books, and even if I did, they're casters, I typically don't attack with them. So, less likely for me to actually go for that. I'll probably just pick up a couple Ochus. This guy I want, so Blue Dragons is level 2, they drop Cashmere and Dragon Rod. Dragon Rod is an ultimate rod for Black Mage, I believe, in rod classes. But it, on attack, has a chance to, if I remember correctly, summon Bahamut, which is kind of wild. I don't think it has a huge amount of plus MA, but I may get a Blue Dragon just for the rare poach there. But the Red Dragon is one that has the Certiage and a Dragon Whisker, and I will want some of those. So we'll probably get 4 Red Dragons, we get 2 of each, 2 common, 2 rare. Floating Eye here. We'll probably get 2 level 2s, 2 level 3s. Level 2 guys, they common poach is a Fuma Shuriken, which is the better throwing weapon for ninja. You can buy them eventually. I'm not too worried about them at the moment. But the rare poach is an air knife. Air knives are late game daggers. You can buy them. They come available sometime in chapter 4, I believe. But they have +1 speed, so really good. If we're running Scoodles as a ninja, you can run 2 of these daggers, and he just now has an additional 2 speed to move around faster, get more, support things off as needed. And then the level 3 is a Plague Horror. Their common poach is a Yagyu Darkreel, whatever. It's another Shuriken. That one cannot be bought. You have to get that one from poaching and or chest and stuff like that. So that one is something that is nice to have, but really it's the rare poach. You get a Zwil Straight Blade, which those are not buyable. Those are like the more ultimate than ultimate dagger of the game, and I'll just get 2 of those. And this guy, his level 1 and 2 are kind of whatever level, but the level 3, the Cockatrice, like I said, drops a Featherweave Cloak rarely, so I'll probably get 2 or 3 of these for the Featherweave Cloaks. You can buy them by the end of the game. Just having them earlier is kind of nice, and I can kind of show off why that is. But basically what I'm going to do is, this is what I did last time, so I'll just show you real fast so you can see. This is how I got all my monsters. I clicked here, we run across the entire map, we run away from any fight, and basically every time you move across the map, time passes and you have the capability of spawning a monster egg and or hatching an egg and all that. So we'll just quickly go do this one time. I'm just going to go back and forth here and just run battles, and then we go in here and we see here, all right, we had two new ghosts show up, and I just did this until I had everything I wanted. So we're gonna go quickly to order and I think we bought everything, but we'll double check here just to make sure.
What do you need?
Yeah, so, we had the other red Chcocobo that we got, so we'll just pick this up now so we don't forget about it. And, yeah, I think I'm just going to release all these other monsters. I can go and poach all of them and sell their carcasses, and it would be a decent amount. But the problem with that is that I'd have to do those battles, and that just takes a bit of time. And I'd have to poach them, so Lavian could be there and could poach them very easily. It wouldn't be very hard, it would just take a while. But it's not a lot of money, and all of these carcasses, like if the tree is the most at the 1,250 gil, I mean that's what, 6k for those 4 trees. As you saw when we did those battles, collecting the monsters and poaching, we got like 6 to 7k per battle. if I'm gonna poach these and sell their carcasses, I may as well just do battles and quickly clear them out by, like, you know, sending in a team that can wipe them out in 1 or 2 turns and move on. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna release all of these and then just. I know I only have 1 Mythril Gun. I could, I guess, keep one of these guys for tomorrow, and so I can get a second Mythril Gun. I would like just a second one, just in case. But yeah, we're. I guess I can show off the items since I didn't do that. So we. Can I just look at it? Oh, there we go. Inventory. So Mythril Gun, yeah, 8 has 8 damage. Whereas our Mandalia pistol also has 8 damage, or 6 weapon power, sorry, and this is 8 weapon power. So, like, you get plus 33% damage, kind of nice. Defenders, like, this is huge. This is like a great knight sword, one of the best ones early on. There are other knight swords in the game, and they're all better than this one. So keep that in mind. Like, this one looks really good. All the rest are better. So we won't see those for quite a while though. Main gouge. This is a dagger, very defensive. So, like, you put this on a thief with parry, all of a sudden now their frontal evade is, you have 25 class evade, and then plus 40 here. That's 65%. That's huge. We can go down, take a look at some of the other stuff we got. Did we get any other weapons? No, we didn't. So we got a second Barette. So, like I said, a ton of immunities. We'll get a third one from a guest very soon, which is fine, but yeah. And then we got nothing there. And then we got Germinas boots, which these just give additional move, so that's super nice. They will replace battle boots permanently once we can buy them, so that is super nice. And then I don't think we got anything else though. Yeah, and then we just bought some extra stuff like high potions and things like that. But yeah, we're going to, like I said, we will, you know, breed up to what we need for these for tomorrow. And then I'm going to release all the other ones, except one of the ghosts here. I'll keep them for getting another Mythril Gun. And then, yeah, after that, we'll be moving on in Chapter 3. If we do really quickly, where, like, we get everything we need, I should be done in like 1 or 2 battles tomorrow, and then we should be able to at least get the first battle of Chapter 3 out of the way. Maybe even the second battle. We'll see how the first one goes. Chapter 3, I think, is where people say that the difficulty is starting to really step up, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, today a nice short video, all poaching and collecting some monsters. So I appreciate your time, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.